What up, players? It's Wallboss Tae up in this mud. I have completed, just about, the base isn't done yet, XV9 Tau Crisis Battlesuit from Forgeworld with burst cannons, I believe they're called. Dual burst cannons? I think that's right. So yeah, this was such a fun model to paint. When I got done, I had glued on the sand like I normally do, but it was just one flat layer, so I decided to cover it with some Vallejo like basing mix. You just like lather it on and let it dry. So it's still drying. I haven't finished the base yet. I'm going to paint it up as soon as it's dry and I glue some sand on it. But the goal is to make it fit the rest of my desert world themed Tau. And if you would like to paint your crisis suits or your Tau fire warriors or any of your army in my color scheme, what I was going for was a very sun bleached, weathered, battered, just very, weather beaten looking army. So not pristine, not crisp and new. I've seen a lot of great Tau fire warriors and armies out there with very cool like urban color schemes and other different colors like red and white and blues and grays, and I decided to go for something like the original Tau color scheme, but a little bit more like sun bleached and weathered to fit the theme of my force. So it's a little bit oily. It's a little bit. It should look like everything kind of looks like they're in disrepair. The weapons and the armor are all starting to get chipped and blasted by the sun of this desert world that they've landed on. Anyway, this model was such a pleasure to paint, and if you want to paint anything like it, then I have a video how to paint a Tau Fire Warrior with the new colors, and you can follow that, or I'll just give you the quick rundown right now on all of my colors that I used. I base coated in XV88, and then I highlighted up most of the brown plates with Steel Legion Drab, and then Xandri Dust, and then for all of the creamy accent plates, I base coated with Rakarth Flesh, and then worked my way up to, I believe it was Pallid Witch Flesh. Now, the thing that's really going to make your armor pop, to give it this weather-beaten look, is to do these paint chips, and that's really going to add some nice-looking accents to your model. So you just use some washes first. The washes I used were Agrax Earthshade. Oops. And then you do that in the darkest recesses and in all of the shadowy corners. And then I did some rust and weather streaks with, or like water streaks, I guess you would call it, with Seraphim Sepia. So I did two right down the center here. You can kind of see them on the center armor plate. Let's zoom in super close. There, you can kind of see it there, and elsewhere along the model. But as you can see, painting those shades into the shadows and where the plates meet each other really does a nice job to deepen, shade, add depth to all of to the overall model, and it gives the flat areas and surfaces of the model a lot more attraction. See, like right there on the backpack, you can see where I painted the water streaks right down the center. I also kind of did them like all in here, everywhere. It's really up to you, and up close, when you get up close to it, it might not look that good, but from a table's distance away, it looks pretty darn nice. So I'm very happy with the way it came out. Such an excellent model. I kind of wanted to wait until I'd glued all the sand and finished the base, but I really wanted to show this to you guys, and hopefully it'll be some inspiration for those of you who have Tau crisis suits, maybe some Forge World, or even just Fire Warriors laying around. Follow the Tau Fire Warrior color scheme that I use, because I pretty much stick to it very faithfully for this. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Just a quick little look at this Tau XV9 with dual twin-linked burst cannons. If you have a Tau Forge World model, something like this, I would love it if you could post a video response and show it off. And so this is a challenge to any of you Tau players out there. There's not too many Tau videos out there that kind of talk about the aesthetics, the painting, the look of the models. So hopefully I'll be doing a little bit more of that with all the different projects that I've got going on next year. But if you have some Tau Forgeworld models, they're such great eye candy. I really encourage you to post a video response to this, show them off, tell us a little bit about your paint scheme, a little bit about your army. I think all of the Tau aficionados and supporters out there in the community would love to hear from you. So, thanks for watching, everybody. This is the last video I'm going to make for the year 2012. How exciting. Can't wait till the next new year. Thanks, everybody, for leaving comments on all of my videos. I know I haven't responded to a lot of them yet. So much comments, I have to go back. But I really appreciate them. I always read through them. And hopefully I can get to answering some of your questions soon. So thanks again for all the support, watching all of my videos, and we'll see you in the new year. Latest, players!